river. If you've ever driven past this scene on your way from New Mexico to Colorado, it's got like God just took his fist and went, boom! I shall put a river here. It's like unbelievable. It's like a crack in the earth. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, man, that's unbelievable. This photo is a woman from Chicago who is homeless and drug addict, and she had just been robbed of the very few belongings that she had. So that was an award-winning photo from Chicago. When I started working with people in addiction recovery, I wanted to know about and care about. So I found this picture, and I was like, you know, I can get into this experience, you know. All right, I want to wrap up. So here's another quote from Lev Vygotsky. Learning to direct one's own mental process with the aid of words or signs is an integral part of the process of concept formation. Life is conceptual, right? You got to walk around, you got to do your grocery shopping, do your laundry, but everything we do is a concept. We all have mental models. You know what a mental model is? We all have these mental models. And if you look at life, we're constantly constructing these models, but what if the models are faulty? What if the models include low self-esteem, self-hatred, anxiety, worry, racism, prejudice? What if those models don't serve us? So that's why art is so important, is because you're giving people the opportunity, instead of saying, what's your mental model? You're giving people the opportunity to self-reveal. By putting their hands on the art, by putting their hands on something tactile, by singing a song, by making music, they're able to discover their own world just a little bit at a time. Okay? And so often with kids, we impose our mental model on top of the kids that we serve, the kids that we raise. Does anybody know what the Johari window is? Johari. Basically, it's what is known to yourself, but what is not known to others. That's a facade. I come across as confident, but you don't know that I'm high anxiety, because I've told you, but now it's known to you. Known to others and known to self, that's called the arena. We're on a level playing field. We know each other. I know what you like for dinner. I know where you live. We know things about each other. Then you've got the facade where only I know it and you don't. This is what I call the undiscovered country. Collaborative discovery. I hear people say a lot of times, it's all about the kids or it's all about the people we serve. That's true up to a certain point. But you know what? We need healing too. There's nobody that provides what we do that also isn't questing and seeking that healing too. So the undiscovered country is unknown to self, unknown to others. Now I'm going to close with a story. First of all, that's a map. You know what the old maps used to say when they ran out of space and didn't know where to...
There be monsters here.
Yeah, there be monsters here. There be dragons here. That's where you want to start spending your time. You want to spend your time with people in the undiscovered country, in the unknown area. There be dragons. Here's a story, and I'll close out with this. I went to a school in Annapolis, Title I elementary school, about 15 years ago with my jazz trio. We do scat singing with the Rob Levit trio. I'm a terrible singer, but I don't care. It's a modality to reach people, and people like it. I love it when the kids are better than I am, which they are frequently. So, because it gives them permission. So, I remember getting ready to call the kid up, and there's a kid waving his hand. Oh, I want to come up. Call me. So I call him up, and before he even gets up there, his teachers behind him are going like this. That's not the kid to call up. So he comes up, and he scat sings with us, and he does a beautiful job. Beautiful. Principal runs up to me at the end of that assembly and says, this child has a terrible stutter. His parents were concerned, his teachers were concerned that he would fail and he wouldn't be able to do this. See, but I'm living in the undiscovered country. That was unknown to me, and it was also unknown to that child. It was unknown to other that he was capable of even doing that. And that right there is the healing part of the arts, is spending time with people to give them that opportunity and taking away all of our conceptions of what people are capable of and allowing them to find it for themselves. Thanks a lot. I look forward to